Just realized I need to make sure my computer's plugged in. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday tips. Okay. We're going to talk about branding today. So we're going to start with Melissa Hansen's page because I'm like saying, Chanel, you would love Melissa Hansen. And we just want to look at how she brands. Now, it doesn't mean everyone's going to brand this way, but this is very much up Chanel's alley. So you're going to notice that everything in Melissa's life is white. So that's just like Chanel. Everything is like white, clean. This is actually Melissa's mom's place, and Melissa's mom actually died of cancer, unfortunately. But look at how the color, she chooses a color scheme. It's peach with words. Okay. So whatever she's doing has a color scheme of words. So this is like how her reels are. They're light, they're pastel. Now you can choose your own color palette, but this is her color palette. So when you start branding, people who identify with you will start following you. It doesn't mean that they have their lives like this, but it means it's what they like, So if we look at Melissa's page, she's a 5-star crown. You're going to see that she posts about 3 things. Food. She always posts she makes beautiful food. She always makes it look really pretty. And she always, takes pictures of it. And then you're going to see her do workouts. She does food and then she does workouts. So you're going to see her working out. She always does little reels, little videos of her working out. Right. And then her husband's often in this too, working out with him. So you're going to see that. Everything she wears is white because that's her style. She wears pastels, browns. She wears like earth tones and white and peach colors. But you can see like all of her food. And then she's showing, then she like travels to Florida and then she like shows, this is her parents' retreat home, right? So again, she's using also a filter. So no matter where she is, she uses a pastel earth tone filter so that everything kind of matches. So even if it doesn't look like her place, this does look a lot like her style. Her mom and her have like this, or maybe I don't know, who knows? Maybe she styled them out. But everything has that filter just about. I don't know if this one does, but then, she just posts pictures of her lifestyle. So this is like a very lifestyle. She also uses an app that has the specific type of fonts, right? So you like see the fonts that she has. She's a very elegant life. Her branding is very elegant. And then she posts, it's just really all about her life. Okay. So like here, office of the day, again, pastel tones. She used a pastel filter on this, right? Which kind of creates everything into this pink. I'm pretty sure that building is not pink. It might be, but it's like she uses a filter again to make things look this style that actually like fit her. Here she's in the middle of her kitchen. She's like a small home. I mean, a small kitchen, but it's like everything looks great. It's like, here it is, that pastel orange, that neutral tone. She's using a brown tone. She's talking about her lifestyle. Please join tonight. She's like, to hear a precise rundown of your program you're getting started on. Bring your notebook. Ask any questions in the chat. So she's giving calls to action, and as invite people as your accountability partners. You're going to do great. Take pics and measurements now. Clean out your fridge of the junk. She's giving a lot of tips right here. Failing to plan is planning to fail. This is your foolproof plan of action. Now, you could literally go and copy everything she wrote, and you could do a yoga video, and you could literally copy this. She would not care. I've actually asked them, and they've said, when team members, other people in the company copy my videos, she and Seema, they're like, I feel like I'm being complimented. It feels like a compliment to me, and they like want this. They're all the people who are at the top of the company really want the company to succeed. They don't want anyone to fail. They know that if anyone fails in the company, it's the company failing, and their businesses depends on the company's success too. Plus they love Dave. They all love Amy. They all want like the company to succeed. And so everyone's like really in this together. So don't ever feel like, oh, am I an imposter? I'm copying. No, copy what they're doing. Okay. Copy their videos, copy what they say, and so like basically when you're doing Instagram, you can have like 4 themes. Now, Glenneth, his theme, one of the things that Glenneth does is he always posts quotes, and then people want to repost those quotes because they're so cool. He like posts like nice little sayings all the time, right, Glenneth, in your carousels, and like I always repost them because I love what he says. And so if you post stuff that people will repost, That's good because it'll bring traffic to your page. That's one of the ways to bring traffic to your page, is actually posting things that other people will repost. So yeah, you know, and now she has a brand partner in Italy. So she like goes to Europe a lot to go, you know, to go visit her brand partner, Christine, who's actually like really, really excelling in Italy. But if we went back to like way before she was even doing Purium, it was still the same. It was still like food, you know, making food, you know, pretty locations and everything filtered through that filter. And she even did like she even taught like a little class where I think it was her, where it's like she whites out things to like a white, sometimes she'll use like a white vignette to try to like create even more white in the picture. So here's a Purium. There, every once in a while there's a Purium post. Started struggling with joint pain, digestion issues, low energy. I was able to meet up with a happy customer friend of mine at the farmer's market today to hear her testimonial on how she did on her 30-day reset. Interviews, you guys. Interview people sharing their story. Okay. And then she was big on the Diabetes Awareness Month, and she actually posts the video. She actually posts the meeting information just right into her post. You can do that. It's totally fine to just be totally straightforward. You would assume that like people would remember, if they know her, they'll know that they came through her and they'll become her customers. Either way, it's like, I guess she's open to doing brand recognition to the company. So here, now look at her words are in white, right? So those three colors, white, brown, and peach, are her colors. So you can see them in her videos. She rotates between those colors to get that like peachy look. Look at her beautiful refrigerator. Like it makes you want to eat healthy. You're like, can I eat like that? Okay. So anyway, lots of fruit, lots of veggies, things for juicing. And she actually talks, actually, it's kind of interesting. She actually talks about her fridge, and let me see if I can get this off mute.
Justin just got back from Costco. He got a lot of colorful, juicy, delicious fruits and veggies. I like to take things out of plastic as soon as possible. Plastic is an endocrine disruptor and can mess with your hormones. So what you have here is little baby romaines, so cute. Suja hooked me up with some shots because they're so generous. Delicious lemons, we love them first thing in the morning. Crispy cucumbers, more crispy cucumbers for the hummus. We have loads of little mini peppers. All of this is great flex foods or free snacks, if you will, in unlimited amounts, as much as you want. This is your original fast food. Load up on it.
There you go. Flex foods, right? She's making flex foods sexy. So, all right. So now you've seen Melissa. Let's look at her. Let's look at her bio. Plant-based wellness and business coach, right? Mine also says holistic business coach. So she's presenting herself as a wellness and business coach. And so, sorry, what's her name? Leslie Zann always says, have a balanced message. You want to be leading with both the health and the business together, which Wanda and Kale are very, very good at. Aren't they, Coco? Coco does too. Everyone leads with like the business and yeah, everyone leads with the business and the nutrition. So she says right in her thing, bullet points, right? Nutrition. Glenn, if you came off mute, did you want to mute yourself? I don't know if you were going to talk. Nutrition, gut repair, hormone balance. Now, this is the question she asks everyone. Remember, Melissa Hanson always says, if you were to do this cleanse, if you were to do this detox, if you were to do this health reset, whatever you call it, would you be doing it for nutrition? Sorry, would you be doing it for energy, gut repair, or hormone balance? Okay, and then she also has another page, plant-based recipes. And then she says business opportunity Zoom every Thursday, melissahanson.com. Now let's see when we go to there. Does this go straight to Zoom? No. This actually goes straight to her webpage. Okay, so it doesn't go straight to a Zoom link, it goes straight to a webpage. Now, any of you can create a website. You can create a one-page website, or you can create several. Okay, so she talks about 30 days to a healthier life. This reset can help you to support optimal energy levels, healthy and normal sleep patterns, optimal gut health without extreme dieting or restrictions. Make the change and control your health. Start your 30-day reset. This transformation can help you replenish nutrient stores, cleanse your body, optimize your metabolism, experience restful sleep, restrain your taste buds, support healthy liver, tighten connective tissues, stabilize blood sugar, harmonize your microbiome, maintain healthy blood building. So she tells you the results you can have. She doesn't talk about the products. Meet Melissa, your wellness coach and detox guide. My name is Melissa Hansen, and I've helped thousands of people achieve their health goals with proven 30-day reset plan. This plan focuses on healthy plant-based nutrition to fully nourish every cell of your body to unleash your body's innate ability to regenerate itself. It isn't a fad diet with empty promises or gimmicks. It's a proven lifestyle to help you experience optimal energy levels, healthy and normal sleep cycles, and long, healthy, happy life. I've seen the power of this plan and want you to benefit too. I've personally been on this program for 3 years now, and I'm here to guide each step of the way. Then it says explore how Melissa can help. Now, these are just all photos. She talks about cleansing, nourishing, transforming, and well-being. Like, these are the 4 things you can expect from the experience. You could literally make yourself your own one-page thing, put some cute pictures of yourself up there, and then like copy all this content, just tweak the words a little bit to make them yours. And then she has testimonials. Now, did you guys remember that post I did where I had the testimonials? She's copying an actual sales funnel page. This is like literally how you create a sales funnel. I could totally see you doing this, Chanel. And then it says start your own business. And then it's like contact Melissa, right? So if you want to get, so remember how we got here? It's like, it's all business opportunity Zoom every Thursday at 5:30. So you think, so you go here and then you're basically actually filling out a contact form. Okay. And then that way she can send you, she probably has an automatic email that goes out. I'll fill it out myself and like, see, well, what does she send out? Okay. Just to see like just to get on her email list and see like, how does she do this? So start your 30-day reset. Let's see what happens if we actually click that. Takes them right to her link. And it has her gift card, Plant Strong. Okay. So explore how Miss Melissa can help. Let's see where that takes us. Okay. Now this takes us to a page with her. Now I'm going to teach you guys something about one-page sales pages. I kind of promised this a long time ago. I was going to teach you guys about this. So there are people who want to know right away, what is it? And then, so this link is for those people, but not everybody is going to start right there. Most people are going to read past that and go to all these things. And then maybe they'll click this one, which is then, somebody who's actually, there's like 4 different kinds of buyers. And one of them is a person who's going to want to read everything. And then there's the other person who's just like, I want to buy it. They're like ready to buy, right? So explore how Melissa can help. And then if you go further down the page, it just keeps building value. And then she says, I'm here to help. And then it says, talks about the lifestyle, and then says, check out the details. Let's see where this link goes. Okay, it goes back to her. Okay. The first one goes to the product, but the other 2 go to her. Resources and support. And then we've got these real life testimonials. So these videos are for all of you guys. So that's why I kind of created our page. But I am going to be creating my own page. I just want you guys to know. Start your own business. And she has her with her, like, basically her #1 highest, she's a 3-star crown. These people all passed me. I watched them rise and pass me. Oh my gosh. So anyway, you never know, your downline could end up being like her and like just taking you to crazy heights. So let's see what happens if we say explore Melissa. Let's just see what happens. 30-day reset. My name is Melissa Hansen, and my goal is to help you become the happiest and healthiest version of yourself through proven clean living methods with plant-based wellness. I'm about keeping it real food, real products, and real people. Ready to change your life. So you can see here, and then here's like a video of her. So she's basically sharing a lot about herself. And then there's the videos. There we go. Now let's look. Ready to change your life. Let's see what happens. Oh, takes them right there. All right. So you've been introduced to her. And then again, the very first link is right to the products. And for people who need more information, she talks about it. What's included. And again, a contact form. Let's go to the business. Okay, so this is one of the pages, the business opportunity. Share premium with your friends, family, and neighbors. Be your own boss. Grab hold of the opportunity with you at every step. How does it work? help people earn money. So she copied that. This is straight from the website, from the Purium website. She's like literally copying the website here from Purium. And then I'd like to learn more. So then you just takes you to a contact form if you click it.
Is that okay to copy the whole thing from Purium?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's your website. Yeah. View compensation plan.
Yeah, because I have a website already. I just have to change it around now.
This literally takes you to the compensation plan, right? So people can understand. I don't think most people, unless they're in network marketing, would understand that compensation plan. Be your own boss. Grab hold of the opportunity. Yes, I'm interested. Okay, I'm clicking all the links so we can just see where they take us. With you at every step. How does it work? So what I would recommend is that everyone create their, at least, you don't have to have such a complex site. You could literally just have like the very first homepage, which is this, right? And just like copy the idea here, put in a few pictures of you, like have a professional photographer, like do one professional photo shoot, get some great pictures of yourself, or take your favorite pictures off, off of Instagram, take your favorite pictures of yourself, and then create something similar. And you could actually either yourself create this on Squarespace or on Wix for free. Those are like the two web builders I recommend, because they're very easy and they have templates. You can use a template, or you can just like design it yourself. Or you could hire someone and just say, give them this page, hire somebody to give them this page, say, I want a page just like this, but I want to change the wording so that it's my own. But say I want a website that basically follows this format. Okay. And then you would have an opt-in page. Now, the thing is, I wouldn't do this unless you're an email person. I'm becoming an email person. So you want to make sure your opt-in page is very specifically like, that you're going to respond, that you're going to have an auto email that sends out, I'll join it right now.
Yeah, it helps to have an auto email. I have that too, because I'm surprised when I look at my email, I go, oh, well, someone else just clicked on that and put their email in there, and it happens. So
Yeah.
And if I could share something too, when I built my photography website, it looks very similar to hers. Oh wait, what happened here? Sorry. But I didn't want to pay thousands of dollars for someone to build my website. I literally went to like SmugMug and I followed, I picked out like it's a white background and like the style that I like. Then I went to YouTube and Google search build my website, like the name of the template for SmugMug, and it literally takes you through every single step. So you push play, then you create the website, like create that part, and then you go to the next part, and it helps you with every single page. So all you have to do is
You mean creating creating your sales page?
Yeah. So if you go to my website, it looks like somebody built it for me, but I built it myself.
Okay, let's look at it. I love SmugMug. So that was what I did when I was wedding photography too. I was on SmugMug and then I switched to Zenfolio after a while. Okay, so let's go. What is it?
I'll send you my link really quick here.
Or just tell me, I'm right here typing it in.
It says lovephotography.love.
There it is. It's already in my thing. I've clearly been looking at it before. Okay, so this is SmugMug website. Home portfolio kind of. Okay, so this is for what photography though? Is it possible?
Yeah, but switch it all around to make it exactly how hers. I could make the same page.
Okay, I can't wait till you do that and show us.
Okay.
I want you to model it for us, okay?
Okay, I will.
Yeah. Sweet.
yeah, and I have Weebly too, and
you could do Weebly.
Yeah, Weebly, and I could call them and they'll sit with me for actually like I was on with them for 2 hours and they were just showing me everything. Okay, go here, do there. They let you call them and just they just show you how to do it all, or if you need help with, designing.
Cool.
And I just pay like a couple hundred a year, like $200 a year for 2 years.
Nice.
So it's a pretty good deal, and I create my own. Yeah, it's good to create your own because it's too expensive, someone else creating. It's pretty easy too.
Yeah, really easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Once you know how to use the tools, it's so easy.
Right on. Yeah, so we just want to get our branding in place.
It's crazy
With-
we're talking about this because literally yesterday I was talking to my friend Candy and I was like, I need to take the time and like rebuild my whole Instagram because I didn't realize how important Instagram was when I first started my photography business. And my friend Danny was like, Chanel, you have to start posting, you have to post. And I'm like, I don't know how to make it look like everyone else's. So then I just started looking how everybody else was doing it and how I wanted mine to look. So then I like started like making sure like all my pictures matched, like the 3 that were in the line. I always posted 3 photos and they all had a similar color, you
yeah,
know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Like
So
having a vibe on your page. It's all about having a vibe on your page and having like a brand, you know?
yeah. And like when I opened up this Instagram page of mine, like I didn't ever have a real intent because I took down my snowboarding, my traveling, when I hurt my knee
Mhm.
and I didn't delete. It was incredible. I took so much time into that. And so when I opened up this hiking page, I just opened it up because I didn't know what else to make it as because I deleted all my other stuff. So I've never really taken the time to like how I really
Curate
want
it.
to.
It's called
Yeah.
curating.
Okay. So yeah, I definitely, that's my goal. That's what I'm doing.
Sweet.
Everything.
Yeah,
That's great. Thanks.
yeah, that is great. Thank you so much.
Inspiring me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna so you can also like so I'm gonna also just show this video about creating backgrounds. So like, you know, you can go outside and have like a beautiful background, you know what I mean? Or you can, you know, create a background within your own house. You want to have good ideal, like it's great to have good lighting. People are very visual, and the more visual stuff you give them to look at that makes it cool or interesting, the more they're going to stick around. So just for fun, let's take a quick look at one of these. So YouTube background. So I'm picking a random video.
Having a nice background in your videos makes a big difference. Now,
Can
I
you
can
see
probably
this?
say something here like, I've noticed that the nicer my background has got, the more subscribers I have here on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure that that would be correlation, not causation. So I'm not going to say that. But it does make your videos a lot nicer to have really nice background. And it's something that's taken me a while to figure out how to do. Here is a little snapshot of one of my earliest backgrounds. And then I graduated to this. And then I had this really simple, kind of nice, but not very fancy gray wall background. And then I went traveling and had all sorts of weird backgrounds that didn't look very nice. And then I decorated an office that looked like this. And now I'm here and my office looks like this. It has definitely been a journey. Today, I'm going to be decorating a new space in my office. So I have an alternate filming set and I wanted to bring you guys along and share with you exactly how to create a nice filming background or set for yourself. But before we get into all that, I just want you to know as you're watching this that having a nice background for your YouTube videos doesn't have to be nearly as complicated as I'm going to make it today. I mean, you can have a plain wall behind you like I did a couple years ago, and it can look not that bad. As I bring you along through this process with me today, I'll be sharing with you a few different tips on how to have a great YouTube background, even if you do keep it really simple. So this is the part of my office that you normally see in the background of my videos, but I'm going to be transforming this back corner into an alternative set so that I have another place that I can film. I love how this part looks, but I just want to be able to switch it up from time to time. So right now I've been using this area for storage over the past couple of months, but I wanted to add some new furniture into the space and take out all this clutter so that it can be a nice video background. Step number 1 is to get inspiration. So one important thing to keep in mind when you are making a YouTube set is that regardless of how simple or elaborate it is, you got to make sure that everything in your background is serving the central purpose of the video. You don't want to have any distracting clutter in your background because that will create a distraction. And that means that your video won't be able to serve its most important main purpose as well, and people won't enjoy your video quite as much. Step number 2 is to create a plan. Beyond keeping things purposeful and simple, you got to make sure that your lighting is good. This is so key. Whether you're filming on a blank wall or a decorated wall, or you have a set with a lot of depth behind you, light can make or break your set. First of all, of course, your face has to be well lit, so you need to make sure that the light is shining towards you and at a similar height to your face or a little bit above and down at an angle. And second of all, you need to make sure that your background is well lit. Now, dark backgrounds definitely can be a thing, but the main thing you want to avoid is shadows behind you. Whether this is a shadow being cast by you on your background or shadows cast by the things in your background. So for example, here you can see my monitor. Well, you wouldn't want to see a shadow that's being cast by my monitor on the background. Or all those different things on the shelf, they could be casting shadows on the back of the shelf. And it just wouldn't look very polished or nice. So beyond thinking about what exactly is in your set, you got to make sure that you have some good light sources that cast nice, even, diffused, and naturally colored light on you and the things behind you. Step number 3 is to shop. Okay, so we've talked about the visual of your background. We've talked about the lighting of you and your background, how important that is. And now one more thing that is so important, which you might not think has anything to do with your background, but it does, is sound. If your background is full of smooth, hard surfaces, if you are shooting in a very minimal space, in a very big room, then your sound is going to be really echoey. And believe it or not, people are more willing to suffer through bad visual quality than bad audio quality, especially because these days, so many people do watch YouTube videos on their phones and with the sound coming into their ears in earbuds. So you got to make sure that it isn't uncomfortable to listen to. So for this reason, if possible, you want to fill your background and your entire set with soft surfaces and lots of textures, because those will absorb sound and trap the echoes so that they don't come bouncing back at you and make for some uncomfortable sounds. And that brings us to step 4, which is to arrange the things that we bought. And this is the finished product.
Wow.
I'm really happy with how it turned out. So let me show you around. So first of all, you need to realize that the entire space I'm working with here is actually quite small. So I wanted to make sure I could maximize this space. It's about 7 feet this way, the amount that you'll see in a normal shot when I shoot here. And then from that wall to where I'm normally placing the camera is about 8 feet. This is just a corner of my home office, and there's not that much room over there. I've got some bookshelves and my desk and things over there that I had to make sure got out of the shot. So first of all, I needed to keep everything pretty condensed in here, but I wanted to avoid getting the corner, which right now you can see in the shot, because I felt that if you could see the corner in the shot, then you'd very clearly see where the edge of the room was, obviously, and that would make the room feel a bit smaller than if you could just see the wall extending on either side and you didn't know exactly how big the room really was. So even though I'm shooting in a corner, I didn't want it to look like I was shooting in a corner. Now, second, I wanted some depth in the shot. So I have started my decorating of the shot way at the back wall, actually attaching things to the wall, but then I've added a few things and staggered them towards the camera so that even though this entire space here is no more than about 3.5 feet, we're still getting a little bit of depth, and I'll be able to make sure that these elements that are behind me are out of focus, which is going to make the shot look a lot more professional. And then to make the shot a little bit more interesting, I added 2 live elements. One of them is this practical light here, just a lamp. A practical light is a light that you can see in the shot, and its purpose isn't really to illuminate the shot, but more to just create a little bit more contrast and kind of extend the dynamic range of the shot. So we've got something here that will be the brightest point of the shot. It makes things a little bit more interesting, and it also does help to illuminate the background a little bit, and also cast a little bit of light on the back of my head when I'm sitting here in the chair so that I have a little bit of a backlight on me. I also added this clock, which unfortunately isn't going to make it into the shot most of the time, but occasionally it will. And I think that it adds a nice creative element because you don't normally see live clocks in shots, And there's a good reason for that, but I thought it would be nice to kind of break the mold and just make things a little bit more interesting. The final thing that I want to bring to your attention is what I did to help the sound in this space. Now, first of all, you can't see it, but there is a rug here in my office, and that helps a lot. I've also added other elements throughout the office, such as plants and books, to help absorb some of the sound. But specifically in this set, I added this padded chair. So rather than using a chair made out of a hard or smooth.
Okay, I think you guys get the point. Yeah. So obviously we're not, you may or may not have a YouTube channel, but most of us are doing Instagram and Facebook. So it's like, whenever I go live on Instagram, I'm usually in my living room. I've got my lamp on, and I'm facing my lamp. So I'll be like facing my lamp in the video, and then I'll make sure that there's something nice behind me. So that there's some kind of, so that it doesn't look, and then that there's not too much busy stuff behind me, and make sure I don't have a whole bunch of stuff. So I choose a place in my house that looks good. And so then so this is just part of branding, is like, I have white in my background. My living room is all kind of white and cream. And so that's kind of like a brand look that I like. So, yeah, there you have it. Any thoughts about all this stuff that we talked about today?
Yeah, what if you have, okay, so she has just that business, but what if you have multiple? I know it's kind of hard to have multiple. I don't think it's good, but just show like on one page and
Multiple
the
businesses?
Instagram. Yeah, like, I have several.
I think it's about
And
if you're integrating them, if they're all together, like if you're doing Shine Song, Purium, and your shamanic work, I mean, then you're a healer, right?
that's true.
It's like
Yeah.
all connected.
It's not too much.
So then that could be your theme. You could like be talking about, spirituality, nutrition, and, gut massage. They all go together.
Mm-hmm.
So you usually have 3 or 4 pillars on Instagram. Like Michelle Hansen's is nutrition. It's like food, nutrition, and then working out, and then traveling. Like she travels a lot. So those are her main things.
Oh, okay. It looked like she just had one thing, but you're right. Yeah, she had the nutrition and the other working out. I didn't see her work out, but that's good.
Yeah, nutrition. And so then so if you're like saying nutrition is an important part of spirituality, you're tying them together. Part of getting grounded, part of having like, spiritual path is like not being bogged down by a heavy gut or pain. It's like, get yourself as much out of pain and discomfort in your body so you can actually meditate and like not be, so you're feeling inspired and inspired, and like, it's lifting up your mood, it's lifting up your vibration, whatever, however you want to tie it into the shamanism, but they can all tie into each other.
Yeah, that's true.
And your shamanic work can help people prepare for a cleanse.
Yeah, that's true. Uh-huh.
So it's really about how you tie it all together. And so in your bio, here, let's look at your bio. Is that cool? Do you mind if we do that?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't even know what it says. I don't I need to really start shifting it up, leveling it up, because it's
Yeah, I just want to actually okay. Let's see.
because I haven't even added the superfoods to my website yet. I haven't even done anything with my website for like 2 years.
Yeah. Okay, so for those who hopped on late, we did extensive coverage of Melissa Hansen's website. So now we'll go back to Sheree. What is it on Instagram? What's your handle?
Oh, Sherry.
There you go. Okay.
It has all kind, like you should see I do dance movement because I'm teaching 5-element dance now. Just a crazy one right there. See, the things I do crazy stuff too, though. Like last night we decided to do a crazy dance, and I don't know if that's very professional. Like hers looks so professional, and mine's kind of.
So here's what, let's start with looking just at your here. So you're saying come home to the simplicity of stillness. Hold on a second. Let me move this. Okay. Of stillness, the utter sobriety of self-love, Shine song, 5-element dance, Ashtanga yoga, and shamanic practitioner. Okay.
I don't even have superfoods on there.
So when you say I know, come home to simplicity and stillness, the utter sobriety self. Here's the question. What do you help people do? I help people do what? Come home to simplicity of stillness, the utter sobriety of self. Is that what you help people do? Is that your outcome that you want?
No, I kind of made, yeah, that was
So
just a
what's
long
your
time ago.
So what's the outcome? that
I help people feel better.
Okay. So you could just
Yeah,
be
with yoga, chini song, dance, it's all about feeling better.
I'm just going to show you about how my bio is, just so you can get a clue of like so you understand sort of like what I'm going to explain this next thing. Hold on.
Or transform, help people transform their life.
How do I get home? I don't know how to get to my home page. I don't know how to get to my homepage. Oh, profile. Okay. So, oh my God, where's all my stuff? It's like disappeared. All of my words are gone. How the hell did that happen?
Oh, wow.
What? Oh my God. That's friggin' weird. But anyway, I have my link tree here that has everything. Okay. Okay, never mind mine. Oh my God. I don't know how that happened. It looks like I accidentally deleted my whole thing.
But I
It-
definitely need to change mine up. Definitely, you
So,
know.
so like here, I'll just change mine right now. Just so you guys can actually like experience. This is freaking weird. I'm tripping out right now. I'm just like tripping out. Like, wait, let me just look and see if it's like that on my. Yeah. Oh my God, how weird. It just disappeared. So it says right here. Okay, before I do that, let's go here. It says right here next to my name, I put a / holistic biz mentor. Okay. That's how I identify. I'm like, I'm a holistic business mentor. And then there's like a little line right there. So you want to have in your name the title. So first thing is like Sherry Brinks, and then line, and then who are you? And then what's your title? Put your title.
Yeah,
right,
I need to shift it up. Yeah.
right next to your name is put your title. And then it's like, what do I do? I help. So, you know, if I were going to do this, I would just say like,
Transform.
yeah, who do you help? Like I help. So who do you help? I help women. I help people. I help men. I help people suffering illness. Like, who do you help?
I help all kinds of, yeah, men and women. I get more women than men, but that's because, you know, what I
Yeah.
do. But
Okay, I help people.
there's men that call too, you know,
Yeah.
that I help too for Chine song.
So I help individuals what transform their
Life,
life. Now, do you want to get
their
specific?
health,
Their health
and their life.
and their life. So in what way? Like, do you help them like get more spiritually centered? Do you help?
Yeah, spiritually centered and physically, or yeah, mentally.
Okay. I'm gonna look at another page just for a second to kind of just see. This is not somebody who's running a company, but I'm just gonna look at another random person, okay? A voice for revolutionary entrepreneurship. So she's a brand, she does branding. So like she teaches branding. She's a coach and she teaches branding. So anyway, I was just trying to figure something out. Anyway, long story short is like, who are you helping? Who are you helping? What do you help them do? So that's really it. Is just focus on like the outcome here. And then you could do like Melissa Hanson does. Here, we'll go to Melissa Hanson. You could do like Melissa Hanson does. She's such a good model for what that's not what I meant to do. Melissa is such a good model for. So again, what are your bullet points, right? You could have like Ashtanga and all that stuff here, but you could say Ashtanga, then underneath that you could put nutrition, you could put like energy, gut health, pain, Hashimoto's, you know, or hormone balancing. And then you could put, you know, spiritual balance or something like that, right? So you could like list a few health things that you help with, both what does Purium help with, and then what is just like list a few things, you know. And then you could say like, health support Zoom every Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time.
Well, I was thinking that the Thursdays that I do, maybe I should switch it up and do the business like she does. She said Thursday's business, and then every Thursday, and then my downline, the brand partners, they could bring in and we could all do a business thing and bring people in Thursdays.
You have to have 3 business stories to do those business Zooms. For them to be really effective, you want to have 3 people share their business story on those Zooms.
Well, I could probably share it and then whoever else,
Mhm.
What do you think of that, of changing it to a business instead of healthy happy hour? Because we have a lot of healthy happy hours that,
Yeah, we've got plenty of replays. So, I mean, whatever you want to do, business opportunity, you could call, you don't even have to call it business opportunity. You could say like, holistic business
Sorry.
opportunity. You could say like holistic business opportunity.
Oh, I would love to do that with you, Sherry. I could speak for you too. I've been booking events for my coaches, so like I can kind of give that as an idea for people. I'll join you on that if you want to do a business opportunity.
yeah, you were the one that actually inspired me because you were mentioning that you wanted to do that long back when. So yeah, we could do that. And then anybody who wants to jump on doesn't have to be my downline, could be anybody really. It's with you, Rachel. But so, because it all is good, But
Yeah, well, I
and
mean,
then-
I am gonna start doing business opportunity Zooms. We've been getting the slides ready. So we're fixing up the slides that we did. The one that Grace and I did, we're gonna do like a different version of that that's like a little bit shorter and a little bit more. It's like we don't have to use all those slides. We're just using some of the slides. But yeah. I'm totally
okay, good. We could do that this Friday Thursday if you want, 5:30. Is that good?
Mhm, I think so. So
And then time, is that good for you or everybody else? 'Cause
Yeah,
I need to do this too, because it's all about getting the brand partners to help us, move forward too, so.
yeah, so let's do that like every Thursday.
I'm on board with that, Sherry.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Awesome. So
What time?
5:30.
5:30.
I
Yeah,
want
'cause we don't have
let's
that.
let's go to one of hers first. Let's go to her business opportunities Zoom and see how she runs them. And we don't have to go to the first, but I would like to go to one of hers at 5:30 Thursday. It's funny because you guys have it at the same time.
I know. Yeah, she was
But it
just,
would
I
be
was like,
good.
hey.
It would be good for us to go to one of these and experience it. To see how she'd run, to see how she does them and get some.
Yeah, that would be good. Maybe I should sign up for her email and then get it, or just email her and find out, when she has it.
Yeah.
I mean, when she,
Yeah, the other thing is that she has highlights. Okay, fat loss, performance, testimonials, 30-day reset, smart order. I don't know why she has smart order. I'm not sure like how that translates. There's nothing under there if I click it. She just has them listed, but it doesn't mean, yeah.
I like the holistic business coach. Do you think that's a good thing to add to, or is it too much?
Or as a backup order. It's something that's going to be shipped out every month. You can always edit it. But what most people put in there is their maintenance program called the Daily Core 4. That consists of 1 meal replacement a day rather than 2. And I'm going to say there's many benefits, but the top 3 benefits of having this set up is it's going to lock in your 25% discount. It's going to give you double points that you can use towards future purchases. And most importantly, it's going to help you have long-term success.
So this is educating both her current customers, but also her future. It's also letting any new prospects know like, hey, you can get all these free points. There's all these things that are like the benefits of Smarter. So it's like interesting that she would put this on her page, but she does it in a way that makes sense.
You can reach your goals and keep on feeling fabulous.
So she's using it as like, this is like something you would want to do ongoing because it's going to help you feel amazing.
It's going to give you double points that you can use towards future purchases. And most important.
So there we have it. All right. I got a connect call right now. That's about to start on this Zoom, our Zoom. So, oh, you guys didn't even see that. Could you guys hear what I just showed?
Yeah, I could hear you.
You heard her? You could hear her talking? I didn't know that I wasn't sharing my screen. So let me just like, let let me just show that again. This is her highlights. See how these are the highlights? So she has one that's smart order. I thought that was interesting.
It's so smart to set up. Your smart order is something you can think of as a subscription or as a backup order. It's something that's going to be shipped out every month. You can always edit it. But what most people put in there
So she's basically
is their maintenance program called the Daily Core 4.
So you can like go in and just copy everything that she's doing and like make it your own. Okay, that's really the point of it. So I gotta hop off, you guys. I have people coming in. You can go into breakout rooms if you want. I'm just going to open up 3 breakout rooms if you want to. So I'm going to let people in, and if you guys want to talk to each other, feel free to go in there. Otherwise, hop off, and I'm going to let people into the room, and we're going to go into breakout room.
Do you want to go into breakout room, Tyne or Coco or Gwyneth, or
Good morning,
Talk
Alfonso. Good morning. Good morning.
talk
Felicia.
about the business coaching?
Yeah, we can for a few. I have to leave in half an hour, but I'm always
Okay.
running
Okay.
around.
Why
You
don't we
guys
go to
have,
3?
yeah, you guys go
Okay.
into 3. Alfonso and Felicia, let's go into room 2. Do you know how to click room from on the upper left corner? There's like a little square, Alfonso, and then you can click that and we'll go into room 1. So Felicia, do you know how to do that? Okay, cool.
I can't hear.